Yo, what the fuck? Okay. So I don't know how long the stream's gonna last. One, cause I'm just bored as shit. I've just been watching YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, I got on another binge, dude. I just got done watching like 30 minutes of some other video after just watching like an hour compilation of some people that I like on Twitch. Like a YouTube video putting all their best moments together. Just fucking typical random shit, bored as fuck. There's too many people playing hypixel for there to only be 20,000 Skyblock players. But you know what? Let's go ahead. So I did some more changes. I got the refined diamond now, so we can go ahead and put that inside here for the ruby drill thing. And shit, I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna collect that. There's just not really anything in there, and the minions don't really have too much in there either. I've already gone through and collected them all, even these guys. But you know what I haven't done yet? I know what I haven't done. What the fuck? Wait, is my Wi-Fi fucked? Wait, what is this? Windows update? Oh shit, I gotta update. Wait, my PC doesn't have the minimum system requirements to run Windows 11? Dude, I've seen like shitboxes running Windows 11. You can help me not be bored, you can set me on a quest? Alright, let me hear it. I do have an idea for a quest I can do. I got this Rabbit 6 potion for the Romeo and Juliet quest, but here, give me a quest. I need something fucking absolutely random to do on Skyblock. Something that'll help me, but is actually not gonna be boring as well. I trust you. You need 9 recoms? What the hell? You want me to get you? How much is that? Is that like 120 million? What is the price? Like 13 mil for a recom right now? So I'm gonna farm you 120 million coins just for free. 130 mil? What the fuck? I'm also an Iron Man, so I can't exactly do that. I can farm myself 9 recoms though, and then I'll have 9 recoms. Cause you're in a melon war. So what do you need recommed? Your armor, your let's see. You would need to get all your armor, your tool, and then I guess your equipment, like your I don't know, these things reforged as well. Yeah, recoms are fucking insane right now. I don't know. I haven't been lucky enough to get a recom. Recom your equipment and your artifact. Ooh. And your armor. Yeah, I gotcha. So that's 9. And then what about your farming tool? Don't you need that recom too? Oh, you already got the tool? Sweet, sweet. I feel like out of everything, tool wouldn't be the first one you get, but I mean, I guess they probably get more fortune from recomming the tool. But a melon war, that's interesting. How much collection do you have, and what are you aiming for? Like, what are you trying to get? Because I mean, recoms are gonna help, but you already got like maxed out gear and stuff, like Fermento, full Fermento armor, maxed out Melon Dicer 3.0. 83 million collection, and damn. Yeah, 83 million is kind of insane. I gotta get to your level, man. I think I just hit like 4 million today. Where would it be? Right here. Yeah, I just hit 4 mil, barely. Fermento, you work on the axe? Nice. You got a recom on your first floor 6 run of the day? Nice. Good shit. That's probably hella profit right now too, because what they used to cost you like you used to maybe get like a million profit back whenever I remember doing these. I would do recom runs on floor 1, and I think it cost like 7 mil to open the chest, and it would sell for like 7.5 mil, or it was something ridiculous. Like maybe it was 5.7 mil to open the chest, something like that. And then you'd only make like a million coins profit most. Now I don't think they changed the chest price, but now they're selling for like 13 to 14 million. So you get that. That's just crazy. You'd never catch me spending 14 mil at a recom though. I'm so lucky. Dude, recoms were like 9 mil a little bit ago, and I did this whole stupid thing on, um, not fast travel, what the fuck? On this profile, where I did some stuff. I got like, let's see, I couldn't use my Juju anymore, but I wanted to do drags and burn through all my money. So I went on there and I got the dragon short bow, and then I recommed it and like maxed it out without fumings, and did some drags and actually placed top 3. But now I placed top 3 on here just with this anyways. It was stupid. I made a big dumb mistake. And now I got a better combat set on my other account that I don't use, that I bought all this shit for. I even bought a, like I have this mage set up. I have all this other stuff that I needed to run mage in dungeons, and I never did. I never ended up doing it. So I have like a, I guess it is better to have all my money in like material investments anyways, like cuz realistically prices of spirit scepters while inflation gets worse are just going to keep on going up. So buying one for like however much I spent on it, I can sell it again later for probably better than that, and instead of just leaving the money sitting in a bank account doing absolutely nothing. I don't know. I feel like that's the only reason why I got so much for my pig minions, because I mean pigman sword. But so apart from that quest, we got rabbit 6. Let me go pull up. Hmm. Yeah. Also, I found out on my main the net worth. At one point it was like 400 mil. Now it's 774 mil, and I haven't really done much to it to make it that way. So hooray for 128 million coins worth of pets. You gotta love that. Let me go ahead and go pull up the Romeo and Juliet hypixel skyblock. We'll get on the fandom wiki. Get fucking swarmed with ads, but let's see. So he's gonna be up on that. Wait, a rabbit 6 potion with a cheap coffee or decent coffee base? Hold on. Can I put that on the potion afterwards? Oh my god. I'm actually gonna be so fucking pissed. I made a rabbit 6 potion, but I didn't make it with a cheap coffee or a decent coffee base. You're gonna sell your Shadow Assassin and Livid Jagger? Didn't you just save up a fuck ton of money to buy that? I think you told me last stream that you just saved up a lot of money to buy those. Why would you sell them now? I mean, melons are good and stuff, but you know, you're gonna make a lot of money from melons anyways. You don't need to sell all your stuff right now. You could just keep on farming melons and then take the money you make from them. I don't know. I mean, high damage is probably one of the most like, I don't know, competitive things in the game, is like being able to do more damage and have like a better setup and stuff like that. So yeah, like the melon farming stuff's cool, but you get so much adrenaline just from seeing a higher number whenever you click on a monster. I don't think I could ever get rid of my damage set. Maybe if I like don't use the account anymore, I might like sell everything or soulbound everything else. But like with this stuff, you know, I would never, if I could sell it, I wouldn't sell it to gain more progress on another skill. Like I need this, just like I need my squeaky ass chair. This poor rabbit potion though, I guess I gotta sell it now. I can just, oh shit, well hey, that's not actually too bad. Probably actually made money on that. I don't know how much an enchanted glowstone goes for, but I guess I'm about to find out, because here I am gonna have to go right back over there and mine, how much is it? Like 3 stacks of it? Yeah, see there's not a lot in there. We'll just take the one, throw it in there. I did do a little bit of farming, but we need 3 stacks of enchanted glowstone dust. So we're gonna visit my good friend Portal. That's not. We're gonna go to Portal. We're gonna go to a second island too, because that's better. And then we'll just go straight to the Crimson Isle. We need to mine things as well. I don't think we really need mining speed. We can use the stonk too because it has compact, so we can get enchanted stuff. And really high mining fortune. And maybe we'll do a little bit of trophy fishing too. And maybe I'll figure out where all of these fairy souls are at, because I got a lot of fairy souls that I just have not gotten yet. You see, like, there's one over there, and I think since I like some secret room in the cave, but I really do not give a fuck enough to go and try to get it out, so. I don't know where the best spot to mine glowstone is. Yeah, look, we already got one. Wait, is my, Wait, was that from Compact? Hey, it was! What the hell? Only, how much is 3 stacks of it? 192? Only 191 left to go. Yeah, we're getting there. We're making our way up in this world. Let's see. If I break one, I know this is so pointless, but I like little meaningless math. Did I just gain 10 from that? Tell me I don't want the fucking monkey out I want. God, I don't even know what pet I want out. This guy? Mining wisdom? I mean, that's not bad. Compared to what, the rock pet? Get nothing? This guy gives me nothing. Yeah, block dropped is just from Instone. We'll just go silverfish then. So we're at 73, and then now we're gonna be at... What the fuck? I must have broken 2. But it looks like, yeah, 10 each. It's so good for me. Like, yeah, server. Come on, server, you can do better than that. But now we just kind of have to just grind this thing over and over until, I don't know, until the damn thing fills up, but it's not gonna happen. And I was really excited to actually make some progress today, but, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to just keep on trying. I mean, fuck it, if it works, it works, if it doesn't, it doesn't. But there has to be a better spot. I feel like that guy found the better spot. Maybe like right here is pretty good. I broke the nether echo. It's fine, I'll live. I have too much pride to go ask my minion to start making more resources again. I'm too nervous to go talk to that minion again. So this is what the next 30 minutes are gonna be. God, I fucking love hypixel skyblock. This stuff's so much fun. Oh, Dicey invited me to party? Well, thank you. What are we doing? What is the adventure today? Because if you can give me a reason to not mine glowstone right now, I will fucking do anything else than this. Warp? Oh, I got you. What is our quest for today? Hey, I got another one. Was that compact? It wasn't. It wasn't compact. I just have too much inside my sack now that the sack just doesn't function anymore. I had Kudra tier 1? Fuck, I don't think I could do Kudra tier 1. Not if it's anything like I remember it being. I know that they did a huge revamp to the whole, like, all the Kudra fights and stuff like that. But I mean, I was failing Kudra tier 1s with a, I mean, let's see, it was like a Necrotic, Wise Dragon. I was playing as a right-click mage with a Midas Staff. And a lot of other stuff as well. Like, it wasn't just a Midas Staff. Midas Staff was only what I used whenever I would, like, clear, because it was the old Kudra system, so it was like the cannons, and you shoot the stuff, and all that shit. And I'd do that. Oh, hey, Dice. Welcome. Follow you. Oh, you know, like, the secret area for... Oh, shit. That glowstone spawned inside me. Take me to the secret area. Are we gonna fight this fucker? Boom. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, I'm gonna run past. Oh my god, you're all the way over there. I gotcha. What do you have me do, like the matriarch stuff? Oh no, we're still going. Oh, this is the one? This is the spot? I guess the X marks the spot. Here we go. I'm gonna use my mining speed ability. It does nothing, okay. Well, now I'll be bored for less time. Thank you, Dice. You're a savior. If the server would stop lagging, I might actually be able to mine it all too. And hey, this isn't so bad already. I already have 16. And a good couple amount inside the bag right now already. Plus if I factor in the 8 I already got back at home, we're getting somewhere. Plus I feel like I'm being ridiculous whenever I say this, but the mining XP actually isn't even that bad. I mean, commissions and mining minions have like inflated my mining level so much. But this really is, you know, 12 XP per block's not terrible for me. Although I guess each mithril block is what, like 40 or 50? Without the boosts. We're at 24, so we're like 1/8 of the way done. We haven't even been doing it for like so long. Oh, you know what? I think I might watch a video on like the new Kudra and like get like a guide or something, and then try to do Kudra later. Not like this stream, obviously, because I'm not gonna watch a video while I'm streaming. That seems kind of just not really smart to do, but I could watch like a guide on it and just try to get myself to a point where I could do Kudra, or at least survive in Kudra. But I feel like everyone, whenever I did Kudra last time, it was full of like in-game or like close to in-game players. You need a hype mage? Fuck. For tier 1s? Man, I just want crimson armor, man. Although I gotta complete the entire L quest, so I gotta like kill the mage and barbarian duke and all that shit. I'm probably not gonna go mage on the quest. Last time I went with the barbarians and I kinda liked it. Although I do want, I don't know, it's difficult. I had a lot of reputation too. I would do the quests like daily. Or I guess what was considered a lot of reputation back then, because I only played for like not even like the first month of the update. Like hot Kudra and tier 1 and tier 2 Kudra were the only things that were out. 4 people that know what they're doing. Last time he did it, he had 2 cannon people. And just clear some of the mobs. So wait, is Kudra still like the cannons, and then all the Kudra followers just get thrown up there? Cause that's all I remember from Kudra. All I remember is just sitting on a cannon, firing, and occasionally, since I was actually kind of a carrier, me and a buddy with Midas staffs, we would just run around. We wouldn't even really kill them most of the time. We would just like have one of us bait them all to an area by sitting in the cannon, and then have one of them push them all off with the Midas staff. It was like a foolproof strategy. But if that's still what Kudra fights are like, then I probably don't need to watch any like tutorial or anything for them. I still remember that kind of stuff pretty well, although I'm sure there's like advanced tactics and techniques that I just don't know at all, because I haven't done Kudra fights in a while. It's been a year at this point. It's so scuffed too. I mean, I was making so much profit off of it, like selling Crimson armor and stuff whenever that was like all the rage. Everyone was going after Crimson. Everyone was trying to get that stuff. Imagine I get a fucking Enrager. Who would I... Because those go for like... What, like integer limit? In the auction house? I don't think anyone sells theirs because like what, like 6 in the game? Ridiculousness. First phase you have to fish up crates. Next phase you have to build a ballista. The last phase is hit orbs towards Kudra. Or fish up crates from ballista. What? But still, like, really difficult for someone at my level. Has to treat each of these mobs that are over here like they're a boss battle with their millions of health and shit. Like, I know Kudra's different, but like the Kudra followers, I definitely probably wouldn't be able to kill those guys. Way beyond my level. I think they were beyond my level whenever I had access to things like the bazaar and the auction house. Iron Man's scary. Not as scary as this glowstone grind though. God, this is just... I mean, I have the, I don't know, the determination to just sit here and just do it. I can just sit here and mine glowstone the whole time, and there's no problem with that. But God, is this just the worst. It's definitely a good spot to mine it though. I mean, out of all the spots I'd rather mine in one where I can just like infinitely mine glowstone. Actually reminds me, if I'm even gonna attempt Kudra, I need to beat the first quest of the Nether. Or I guess the second. The first one is like helping Elle kill some blazes. Hey, hold on, I got a Discord DM. Let's see what that is. Yo, it's my friend Preston. Yo, Preston, disclaimer, bro, I'm live right now, so don't go crazy.
I know
don't
you're
go crazy.
streaming.
You know?
No,
You know
who do you
fucking
think
everything.
messaged you?
Not you.
Look at your fucking chat.
Oh, just now. Just now. I didn't even read the chat, dude. I just saw the notification and joined up.
Yeah, dick nose.
That's not very nice, man. You gotta take that back.
Also, I think it's funny. So Brie graduated today.
Yeah.
Guess who messaged her?
Garrett.
Garrett did.
And he told me specifically that she sent him back a one-word response, and he seemed actually kind of bitter about that. I thought that was a little funny.
Nah,
But
dude,
yeah, I know.
It was more
no,
like she
malice.
was just kind of shocked that he sent her, because I was there when he sent her it. She was like, Garrett sent me something. and she thought it was gonna be something really fucking stupid, and then she saw that it was like a congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't really expect that either. When he first said me here, I'll tell you exactly what he said actually, because I doubt this is like private or anything. I gotta scroll past all the gifts that we would send. He said, I said congrats to Brie, and she just responded thanks and only thanks. I said, did you only say congrats? And he said basically. And I said, I mean, I think a one-word congratulations merits a one-word thanks. And he said yes. And he sent the gif, and I sent the gif.
Yeah, no, she was genuinely thankful.
Yeah, yeah,
She wasn't just like, oh, this fucking idiot.
yeah. This guy who spoiled my boyfriend's surprise birthday party. Fuck this guy. I fucking hate this guy.
Oh, dude, I met her dad for the first time.
You met her dad today?
Yeah.
How'd that go? Was that bad?
Well, when you've heard all the shit that I have about him, I mean, the image of him just kind of makes it worse.
Definitely not a positive one.
Damn it, I'm tired. Dude, you have no idea. I got so many fucking side eyes.
What do you mean?
So, something funny that we did was, Briley, who is her sister, her boyfriend's dad, bought two, fucking confetti popper, like confetti cannons, basically. Gave one to me and gave one to Vince. And when they called her name, we fucking popped them, and they were loud as shit. And it went up, and then drifted left. So everyone that got hit with that confetti stared at me, and I don't give a singular fuck.
Yeah, no, that's funny as fuck. That doesn't matter
Because
at
we
all.
were the loudest motherfuckers there. And right after us, everyone started doing blowhorn, like used
Yeah, the
fucking horns and
that's it.
the air horns, and the
Yeah.
fucking cow. I fucking hate the cowbells.
I don't. They didn't really do a lot of cowbells during our things. I mean, I remember a couple, but like, I just mostly remember the air horns and how fucking annoying they were.
Yeah, the air horns are kind of annoying. Dude, should have fucking saw it though. I thought it was funny. Because it was just, they
Like,
said some random person, and then they went, Brianna Lynn Johnson.
you just
And
you just said her full name on stream.
nope, the last part, I didn't say shit.
Yeah, you didn't. You only said the first half of her last name. Aw.
I said, Brie Tana is a website that is like Wikipedia.
Britannica. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that website too, man. I'm so happy we got to be at Britannica's graduation.
Yep. But they said her name, and then fucking all you hear is,
And all the confetti goes everywhere. And
Yep.
now everybody fucking hates her.
no, not a person does.
Yeah, no.
Because it's not really her fault. We just decided to. God damn it, man.
What?
So, you know the storm outside and all that shit, right?
I didn't realize it. I mean, I did see the clouds. I made sure to roll up my windows in my car because it was like sunny, but I saw the clouds coming. I was like, I know something's gonna happen.
Guess what? Guess who's going towards it to go home?
Aww. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
If it's moving in that direction, I genuinely don't remember. I guess I've been up in my room for long enough that it came through and passed while I've been on my computer. For the
No,
past,
there
like, hour or
hasn't
two.
been any rain.
What? Really?
Yeah, no, there hasn't been any rain. It's just fucking lightning. Like, I'm not even hearing thunder.
Oh. So yeah, I mean, I guess it must be really far away then. We should be a-okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, it sucks that I'm having to go towards it
Dude,
to get home.
with the graduation shit, I was tempted to go, cause you know my sister, both of them are in choir. I was tempted to go see them perform. They said they had like a duet thing that they were doing, but
A duet thing.
something like that.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, you know what? I wouldn't have gone if I were in your shoes, only because, guess what?
Chicken butt.
So, the the
Yeah,
thing on
fucking
there, it
dumb.
was like, all right, they're gonna sing the Star Spangled Banner, a bunch of fucking speeches, do the damn thing. They're gonna sing one song all together. They're gonna do the alma mater, and then congrats, you're all graduates.
And what
But
actually
because
happened?
the principal decided to take her sweet ass time giving one speech, they couldn't sing that one song. So all the freshmen and sophomore girls were there for no fucking reason.
What the fuck? So my little sister Taylor didn't even get to sing in the choir.
Nope. She got to sit there
Hey, that sounds like a
and
whole
watch the entire like 4 hour long adventure.
fucking great ass time, dude. I'm sure she loved that.
Yeah, and dude, I would have been fucking pissed about it because even on the paper it said we will play the call, which was the name of the song.
Hmm.
And fucking it was because the principal decided to take a 30-minute long fucking speech.
I'm not gonna ask the new principal's name. Like, there is a new principal though, right?
Yeah, it's a new principal. But no,
God, dude, I
it's
fucking
because
miss old principal.
it
Miss name that I'm not
basically
gonna say.
Mr. Williams, you remember him.
I do.
He walked up to the new choir teacher and was like, "Hey, we don't have enough time to be able to because we're trying to get everyone out of here by 10 because of the thunderstorm." But the fucking principal decided to take a 30-minute long speech that no one listened to.
I'm so
Not
happy. I was here for
every
1 year, and
singular,
I've met.
every
I've known all
singular
these people since
fucking
they were kids. And
yeah. No, that's
fucking
the thing.
dumbass shit.
It literally, I was sitting there watching. Every student sitting down over there was on their phone or talking to their friends. All the people that were up were on their phones or talking to everyone else. Not a single fucking person was listening to the principal.
Yeah, I mean that's the fucking average graduation in 2023, but that you can't really blame them either for that
What do
because
you
they're
mean?
just gonna. I'm just saying, like everyone's on their phones. Like this is like a massive monument in your life, and people just got their phones out and shit. But
Well, when you got a fucking 30-minute long speech
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I mean,
talking
you
to a
can't really
bunch of
blame them
students
for
who
that,
don't really give a fuck,
especially since like
like they're just
nobody
wanting
probably
to
knows
get
this
their
principal. The old
yeah,
principal, like everyone knew and kind of loves her.
everyone knew her, yeah. And it was her last year, we had,
Like it was huge, and then you just get this like, how can you really write a speech about students that you've known for like a year
well, she was a teacher.
at
She was a teacher that got promoted.
at our high school?
Yes, at our high school. She was a teacher and got promoted to
Is it a teacher I would
principal.
know?
Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. I didn't know her, nor did I have her,
Do you know
but
her name? Can you like DM me or something? Whenever you're not driving.
yeah, it's starting to it's hitting over here where I'm living, so.
Yeah. Fuck. I guess it is heading towards us. I'm
No,
gonna
I think it's
guess.
just north of y'all, cause it's not heading south.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just far enough to where it's only hitting me, but not y'all.
Hey, let's go. I'll take it. I don't fucking mind. I mean, you gotta pray for your internet. Although I'm guessing since you're pretty tired, you're not gonna want to play anything tonight. Or are you down for like a little bit of Smite? What do you think?
I'll play a bit of Smite.
Fuck yeah.
I gotta go have this like brunch thing with Bree and her dad's side of the family. I don't want to fucking do it, but
But you gotta be there for her, because I'm sure she doesn't want to do it either, right?
oh, absolutely fucking not.
But she kind of has to.
Well, it was
And
also because her sister. It's for her birthday. Her birthday is technically today,
oh damn.
and they were gonna fucking ditch her. Like they were texting Bree and her sister, being like, "Hey, we might be able to eat breakfast, but we're trying to get out of this state as soon as possible."
What the hell?
And their reasoning was like, "Oh, we want to go see our other grandchildren that we see all the damn time, and
Yeah.
not our grandkids that we see, we haven't seen in like 6 years.
Fucking great parents.
Oh, the dad wasn't even saying anything. It was the grandma.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck that. I gotta tell you, dude, I fucking. This is so off topic, but like, I genuinely hated my grandma for so long, and now I feel bad because she's dead. Like, she died of COVID in 2021,
Oof.
I think. W grandparents? No, L grandparents. What the fuck? You gotta love your grandkids. They're like, oh yeah, we're trying to get the fuck out
Yeah.
of Oklahoma. We don't want to be here. We want to go see our other grandkids that we see every day, and not the grandkids that we never see, which are the ones that are here. Who One of them just graduated, but I would say
Yeah,
L
it's her
grandparents for
birthday.
sure. Oh yeah, the other it's her birthday. Fucking real great grandparents. Um, I hated my grandma because she hated my dad over some petty dumb shit, and I look a lot like my dad, but especially to her. I also act a lot like my dad. So I was just like a walking reminder of my dad. And also, it's my grandma on my mom's side, and my dad and my mom are divorced. So she has a lot of bitterness for my dad and would just treat me like shit. So I fucking hated her, and then she died, and I wasn't really that sad about it. I love my grandpa though. I don't know, my grandpa's a champion for being loyal and still putting up with her. In my mind, I have nothing but respect for him because he was able to deal with her shit every day because he loved her. He's a W grandparent. What about you, Preston? You like your grandparents? Preston is dead. I think I have a sound word for this, but I'm so close to being done with all this glowstone shit that I'm not even gonna use it. I'm just gonna keep on mining. Oh, Preston, you're there.
No, I just got home and my dad's sleeping on the couch right now.
Oh yeah, you're good.
He's trying to give my mom some room because she's not feeling good. But my grandparents, honestly,
You got any cool, interesting grandparent stories or anything?
I mean, my grandparents never really made the most time for me and my sister. The most time that I really had with my grandparents was church because my grandfather and my grandma were uh, pastors
Yeah.
of this small church, and I had nothing but respect for my grandfather. Like I loved him. He was, you know this about me, Noah. I mean, he is the reason that I'm very religious.
Mhm.
All of the thoughts and beliefs that I have are from mostly him.
Oh, I thought
I
it was
mean,
that church camp you went to like a year ago.
no, God, no.
Cause remember you went to like a church camp and you came back and you were like every day spouting out like Bible quotes and shit.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was more like I was I was trying to like keep up with a plan,
Oh
and I still
yeah.
kind of do. It's not like every day I read the Bible 17 times. It's like it's like every week I try to read a little bit. Not a huge amount, but
Yeah, no.
just a little bit.
I get it. I know what you mean. I was trying to read through the entire Bible, and this is gonna be embarrassing. Um, this is a funny story because it lasted until about like Genesis 12 or 13. But I was trying to read the entire Bible with Eli, and she was very not like anti-religion. She was like into like paganism and like witchcraft shit, kind of, but like
Yeah.
was also like anti kind of other religions and stuff. It was a weird belief system that she had, and she hated it whenever I debate her on everything and tell her how she's wrong for certain things or just like fuck with her. But I tried to get her to read the Bible, so every night we would read like a little bit of the Bible, and
Yeah.
that went pretty well for a while, and then we just stopped out of nowhere, and it never picked back up. I was kind of sad about that.
I've had a singular I've had one like kind of religious talk with Brie, and she was just really confused, and I would try to help explain, but then she would pull out questions that I could not answer.
Like what?
I would talk to her and she'd be like, "Well, how do you know that he's real?"
No, you don't. That's
And
that's the whole point.
I
You
would
don't.
tell her that. I'd be like, "Well, you don't know. You believe it." And she goes, "Yeah, but I don't see why you would do that." I said, "Okay, I got a question. How do we know anything really exists?" Because I would pull that shit, and she'd be like, "Oh, well, if I see something, I know it's real." I said, "No. What's happening is your eyes are sending signals to your brain, and your brain is perceiving it. So you don't know if it's real or not. It's your brain believing and telling you that it's real."
I don't think that logic really applies. I mean, you can definitely kind of, I don't know, quote unquote, because there is no real way to prove
But
it. But
it's
you can
like,
like prove the existence of God. But I don't know if I agree with
yeah,
that one.
but she was, but that was my thing, and then I
Yeah, yeah.
would be like, you, you can't prove that he's real. There's no way of proving he's real. It is simply just belief. That is all religion is. It is just believing. There is no fucking evidence of anything existing. The only evidence we have is Jesus existed.
Yeah. Which the same can be said
He
for other prophets and things like that.
yeah,
Or people who were prophets. There's evidence that that happened. I mean, there's no
but
evidence that a flood
but
happened other than that, pretty much every religion has a flood story in it.
I was about to say, other than the fact that every most mythologies have in some way, shape, or form a flood story,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
which makes people believe that there is a big flood or there was a big flood.
yeah. Yeah. Shit like that. Um, I don't know. No, I don't know. From my understanding of it, and I don't, but that's just because I don't know. I think differently than some people. We just different ways of getting to the same kind of conclusion or different conclusions. I uh I don't believe, and I'm not faithful in that kind of way. But to believe in God is just purely faith in my mind. It's just not a
Yeah,
kind of faith that I
no,
have.
that's fine.
With the
I'm not
like
gonna I'm not gonna pull that stereotypical bullshit Christian thing where it's like, "Oh, you must believe Jesus Christ. Believe him. He is real." Like, dude, you're really inclined to believe what you believe, but
yeah. I mean,
you
Christians who
know,
are like textbook Christians by the Bible, everything should act that way. I'm glad that most don't, and you more or less interpret the Bible for how what you
hmm
want. I mean, I'm not gonna, it's essentially picking and choosing certain parts of it to believe and certain parts to not believe, because if you believed the entire book, you would do everything it says, including the Old Testament,
dude,
and I can bring up like the
if you
stereotypical
believed
shit.
everything in that book, like took it literally word for word, giants would have existed.
Yeah, the fucking big ass dome above the planet and shit like that, the pillars that held up the
Yes,
sky.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
stuff that isn't really the word of God, but is more the same thing as like Greek mythology, which is just the beliefs of the people who wrote it at the time. Depending on what
Yeah.
you believe, even though the Bible does say that everything written in it is the truth and the word of God, that's another part you kind of have to not really believe because there's, I don't know, I'm not
Well,
saying
it's not
anything.
exactly the word of God. Uh,
The word
it's
of
the
God as
prophet's
written
stories.
by the prophets and
Yeah.
yeah, the life of, I don't know, that stuff. Your friend gotta bully you into believing, gotta be the stereotype. Well, that is
Oh,
what
I'm
the.
sure it's hell not bullying.
Yeah, no, no, no. He's just messing around, but
Trust me, yeah, I am just messing around. I am religious, but it's not like I'm a believe in Christ or I will fucking dissipate your kneecaps or some bullshit like that.
I just sent a fucking dude to the moon. I gave him a jump potion with coffee in it, and he just flew into the sky. And
Yeah, I see it.
he gave me a chunk of the moon. That's cool. But
Yeah, you've had tons of like religious conversations with me. I don't try to force you into believing it. I
Yeah,
just I tell you things that I do. I tell you things that I hear and what I see and what I do.
yeah. My path or my experience with religion and stuff,
I
or
mean, I
specifically
was about to say,
Christianity,
hell, I
was
think
interesting.
you grew up way more Christian than I did.
Definitely a more like traditional Southern type of
Uh
Christian,
huh.
I feel like. Like I mean, we were the type of Christian where we like the Bible for like a brief thing mentions how like you should praise God with your voice and your voice alone or something like that. So all the music was a cappella. Like I was in a Church of Christ is
Really,
what it was called. So we never had a band.
dude?
We'd
I've
have a
told you
whole ass
this
fucking
before.
chorus of like 200 people in the church all singing the song together, which was
I
honestly kind
told
of
you
beautiful.
before that when my first church that I went to, which was owned by my grandparents,
Hmm.
had a maximum of about 10 to 12 people.
Yeah.
So I mean, I grew up in a very small church.
Yeah.
Like everyone knew each other. Everyone like after church we'd all like the entire church would go out to eat somewhere.
That's what I would do like with my grandpa who wasn't he was a song leader at his local church in his small town.
Hmm.
Oh, Dice goes to a
It's owned by
church
your
that's
church.
mostly owned by his family and it's owned by his aunt.
Yeah. And it's pretty chill. That's fine. I see. My thing is, I like churches that are mostly small and they're very laid out.
Laid
Like
back, yeah, like with all the
yeah,
people kind of knowing each other and like before they even really start like any kind of lessons or like scripture reading or anything like that, they always start off with like the I don't know, the pastor talking like, "Hey, yeah, what's up, Mike? Yeah, how's this going? Oh yeah, we got
yeah,
some news for the church. His surgery went great, and he's gonna be back next Sunday." Just like small shit like that, where they actually like,
yeah.
it's like a little newsletter
But
for the
dude,
community.
I don't know if you remember the church that I went to before that. Dude, it was such a big church, and I hated it because everyone there was so judgmental.
Dude, that's kind of how it was with the Church of Christ, which is a really big denomination um, of
Like
the
I
church.
couldn't. Like it got to a point that I had to stop going, and then they would keep judging me because I wouldn't go to that church.
It's definitely not the. I mean, I guess it really depends on the size of the church for sure. Like if the church gets big enough, it stops being about like the community, and I feel like I don't know. And I'm not really saying anything bad about the church. It's just like it becomes a lot more toxic with the smaller Church of Christ specifically, because all my experience is a Baptist church and Church of Christ. Because my
Yeah, all of my experience is purely Baptist.
yeah, the bigger the church gets, the more judgmental they are, and like the worst kind of environment it is, especially for like I mean I guess
Oh,
apart from
dude,
like
like
learning
live
about God.
church.
Life Church is so shit, dude. The only way that like they kind of kept their stuff going is that wasn't it like a membership church like you had to pay to go.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
I'm not sure if that's the case, but what I do remember is they had funding for like an actual live band, like honestly like you're at like a concert. They would do it. It was kind of like a concert whenever you're there, and then they'd have like different classrooms for all the different age groups. There was like a I don't know. Church of Christ had like a Bible class where you'd go after like the big sermon. You'd go there
Yeah.
for an hour,
By
divided
the
by
way,
your grade, and you would just
Sneaky
learn about the
Dice
God.
said some stuff. I don't know if you read it or not.
You went to a few different churches that have a lot of judgmental people, definitely. Like, I mean, specifically with this, my older brother is born female. He's trans. I I call him he because I respect him and I respect his decision and who he thinks he is.
I will say there are some people, and this is just out of the personality alone. Like your brother,
Hmm.
I have full respect for. Your brother is, at least as far as I know, is a hardworking person.
Yeah, for sure.
There are
More than
other
the rest of
people
my
though.
siblings, for sure.
There are other people though that their personality is just shit, and I kind of don't respect it. Only
Yeah,
because I don't respect the person.
and I mean, I'm not gonna act like I'm some kind of like justice warrior or some shit, but like people who will use the trans identity as a way to get like sympathy from people, I don't respect that, and I don't respect those pronouns. Um, but that whole kind of goes back into the church argument, or not church argument, but the church discussion. Like he was being treated like terribly by the church just for not really acting like a stereotypical quote unquote girl.
Oh,
Um, and especially, me and my older brother are atheist or non-religious, really, because I that's just what we
atheist
are.
kind of has a bit of a has a.
Atheists, a lot of Christians see atheism as like a Satanist type of thing. It's like a, I'm not I'm not saying that I hate God. I'm saying that there is none. And I've
Yeah.
gotten a lot of people who think that I hate God because I'm an atheist. They're like, oh, I'm turning away from God. No,
No,
I'm saying
no,
that there's
I
nothing there.
understand.
Yeah, yeah,
It's I was about to say there's also just there's a lot of people that call themselves atheists and they're not like you at all. They're
yeah,
like, ah, fuck God, I'm going to
yeah.
hell. I'm gonna fucking party.
Anti-Christians, yeah. And
Yeah.
I've made jokes and stuff like that. But like, I mean, with the beliefs that I have, I will go to hell. That's just kind of what it is. If it's the hell as described in the Bible, I'm gonna be fucking brutally tortured for eternity. I'm not gonna act like I'm partying with Satan and shit, like fucking doing lines of coke off of a
Oh, dude, I've
like.
seen like a ton of TikToks only because I fucking love cringe videos,
Mhm.
and it's like ones of guys going like, "What when I get sent to hell because I'm atheist, I'm not gonna be the one being tortured. I'm gonna be running the joint."
Bruh. Yeah, because everyone thinks like they're gonna survive hell.
Yeah, that no,
Fucking
because
smoking
each
crack with Hitler and shit.
each specific everything is, and another thing that I don't think a lot of people really realize, because I've been asked this a lot of times, why if God is so loving and all that shit and all caring, why does he send people to hell? He doesn't. The sad thing is that a lot of people don't know when it comes to hell. I mean, the way that it is described in the Bible is that he does not force you to go. He wants you to go to him, but it is your choice.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I can definitely, or I'm not saying that I do argue this, but I could definitely
It's the
argue that
temptation.
he does because I mean, as an all-powerful being, whenever you were born, he knows whether or not you're going to hell or not because he can tell the future. He knows everything. God is
He
all-powerful in that
can,
kind of way. So he knows
but
before you're
he
even born whether or
does.
not you're going to hell.
That's true. But he does try to throw things in your direction to kind of push you in the right direction. Like he gives you the opportunities.
Yeah, but
And I'm not
being
saying like no, you're
all-powerful,
going to hell.
he could
No,
know whether or not, no matter what he does, you'd still go to hell, and he could do anything he wants to, knowing that you're going to go to hell anyways, because he's all-powerful, and he would know that. That's where the argument that's like a you can't have an all-powerful, all-loving, and
yeah, I know
all
what you're referring to.
yeah. I forget what the third one is. It's where like it's
All knowing,
all-powerful.
all powerful, all caring,
Yeah, all like
or all loving.
more morally just, all loving, all powerful, and all knowing. Because
Yeah.
I mean, if you go down that route, it's like God created hell. God knew that hell was going to exist, and God created hell.
Well, God didn't
Um,
create it, but
but knowing that it was going to happen and being the most powerful being in the
he did
universe,
know it was going to happen though.
and if he's the most powerful being in the universe who could do anything, he could have stopped the creation of hell because he's all
Yeah.
powerful. So, I mean, you go down that route, he also created sin, he created everything that exists because he's the only being that has the power to create.
Technically, he didn't create it either.
But by knowing that we can use the same logic as he created hell. By knowing that it's going to happen and being all powerful and able to not have sin exist, he created sin. He knew that Adam and Eve were going to eat the apple, and he placed the tree there for the reason, knowing, being all
He
powerful
did
and
it
all
for
knowing.
temptation. Yeah.
But he knew that they were going to fall for it because he's all knowing, right? Uh,
Yeah.
That's where it gets complicated, right? It gets
I
really, really
know. I know.
complicated, yeah. Because,
Trust me. I've had the conversation with people before.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And another thing, he gave us free will, so Eve eating the apple was our choice. Yeah, but what Noah is saying is he gave us free will, but yet he knows the past, present, and future. He knows everything, so he knows that Eve would have eaten it anyway.
Yeah, he knew that by giving people free will that Eve was going to eat the apple, and that he was the person who gave her free will to do that. Essentially, he caused it by being powerful enough to know that it's going to happen and not stopping it. I guess
But
I don't know. It's just I don't know. You can apply that argument to pretty much anything that goes along in the Bible, and that's why it's really difficult to tread down that road.
yeah, but uh, also another thing, dude, Bree's stepbrother. He's super religious, but he's one of the ones that like goes on Facebook, finds atheist people, and argues with them. And when he starts to lose, he leaves.
Yeah.
Dude, I do not want to be like that person at all.
I mean, I feel like if there's one person you don't want to argue with, it's someone who is atheist who was brought up Christian and decided of their own accord not to believe in that anymore after being
Yeah,
educated on it. Because they'll have the
but
same like kind of knowledge and stuff on Christianity as you. They'll just have like again like those logical arguments that just kind of poke holes in faith. You gotta be
yeah,
have a strong faith to ignore that and just believe in what you believe in.
but I mean, like I said, I'm not here to try to persuade you. You know me, Noah. I've talked to you about this. I enjoy talking about it
Yeah,
because the way that I perceive Christianity is that by talking about it, you further your
build
own
like an
knowledge
understanding of
and
it.
their
Yeah.
knowledge. Yeah. And so it builds the word of God. That's how I see it, of course.
Yeah,
It can
even
be
if
very
people aren't
different.
believing, people are still learning about it. And
Yeah.
it does build the kingdom of God more just by having people more educated on who he is.
Of course, I could be horribly terribly wrong.
Yeah,
Guess what? It's what
that's the
I
risk.
believe in. So,
Yeah. I mean, the same falls for pretty much all other religions that are kind of similarly built to Christianity, where
yeah.
it's like a I don't know, monotheism, like a I don't
And
know, Islam and
that's
Judaism.
why I'm super into mythology. No, you know this shit. I'm uber into mythology,
Yeah.
and I enjoy it because I think that mythology is nothing more than just the history of religion.
I mean, it I don't think that's a like a debated topic. It is. It is the history of religion.
Because
Uh,
it's literally, oh my god, I can't explain why thunder is thunder. Well, time to make some random ass creature to explain my reasoning here.
yeah. I mean, and that before it was Greek mythology, it was this is what our religion is. These are the gods we worship. Like they weren't just like stories like they are to us now that have like a meaning behind them. They were like genuinely what was considered the truth,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I take this from Mr. Maynard specifically because he would never tell us like what he believed in, but he did say that like anytime that we would study the Bible in mythology class, he says we're gonna look at the Bible not to trample on anyone's views, but we're gonna look at the Bible under the scope of mythology and point parallels between the two because there are a lot of because I mean they all came.
I never got to the Bible in
You never got to
mythology.
any parts of the Bible at all?
No, you want to know why?
I mean, yeah,
COVID.
COVID. We did talk about the Bible quite a bit towards the end, whenever it was like
I
hero stories, but also
I
just
got nothing. I
throughout.
had the basic shit in Greek. That's all I had.
Whenever because I had him for English as well at the same time. Whenever we did Lord of the Flies, he would talk about the pig being
Hmm.
fucking on the thing, and I can't exactly remember characters' names and shit. I think Simon was one of them, and he said Simon was like Jesus
Oh
because
yeah,
they killed Simon, and then he was
yeah,
talking about it
it's
in like a
because he
mythological.
is perceived as he does nothing wrong in the entire book, and then he is murdered for no reason. He is sacrificed.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Sneak Dice, dude, learning about different religions, it's very fucking cool. I am very into mythology. I have like 4 or 5 books,
Tons of fucking books. Like one of our favorite games to play is Smite.
which is
Like
mythology
what I'm
based.
gonna play after this, whenever Preston gets home and I'm done with the
I'm home.
Skyblock stuff.
I've been home.
Oh yeah, I know, cause you had to walk past your dad. But like what we're probably gonna play after this is Smite. I do like a stream every now and then of Smite. It's like a like League of Legends, but with like Greek and like Roman and all these other gods, Hindu, fucking
Norse and
Norse
the
gods and
Chinese,
Japanese,
Celtic. Yeah,
fucking Aztec gods. Yeah,
dude. Yeah,
it's a dope ass
mythology
game.
is It is a very fun game. I try to recommend it to as many people as I can. I think it's very fun.
We gotta get more Smite players in the world, dude.
Dude, please. Only thing is, we need to stop having sweaty people.
Oh
Just
my
have more
god.
fun
Well, yeah, I
people.
mean, with the apologies, sorry. The more people you get playing the game, the better it'd be like that. Like the less
Yeah.
sweats, because you just kind of
But
flood it out.
I
But yeah.
will also say you've played with me more than enough times. I do get sweaty, but I also play a lot of stupid tactics
Yeah,
and
of
do a lot of
course.
stupid things.
Yeah, we have fun. We can not play bad, but also not play like sweaty at the same time. Have a
Yeah.
pretty close game, or just like generally
We
fuck the team
also
over.
like to play stupid tactics.
Is fun.
Like, let me see. Hold up. I gotta get past my classic book collection real quick. Um, that's not mythology.
No, you're going through your books.
Yeah, here. I mean, outside of my, Tom Clancy collection, I have some Irish fairy tales, some uh, Catholic notes when they were in what's it called? When they were in Mexico and like the Central America.
Mhm.
I have the Iliad, the Odyssey, and the Aeneid.
W.
I have you've seen the books before. I have a ton of just giant collages of mythology books. Like I've read the Norse one all the way through. I've worked on the Celtics, I've worked on the Japanese, and I've worked on the King Arthur and the Arthurian legends.
Mhm.
I have the Phasmagoria, which is basically a big wiki. It's a big encyclopedia of like
Were you about to say
mythological
Wikipedia?
creatures.
It's a big
Yeah, I
Wikipedia.
almost did.
You fucking dumbass bitch.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see, what else do I have here? Book on the Aztecs. How to read Bible stories and myths and art. Uh, let's see, and then we can go to my classics, which you know this I have a lot of. I I I pride myself in classics.
Yes, sir.
I have Around the World in 80 Days. I have the Divine Comedy, which is Dante's Divine Comedy, which is Dante's Inferno, Dante's Purgatorio, and Dante's Paradiso. I have uh, I never remember his first name. Stoker's original Dracula 1 and 2.
Who the fuck is that? Who's Stroker?
It's the original author of Dracula.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
It's a little
have
funny name.
Fahrenheit 451 because I was never able to read that in English back in middle school, so I bought it and read it. Not that good of a book, to be honest. I have the original Holy Grail. I have a hardcover of 1984 because we had to read that, if you remember. And then let's see, I have The Art of War and like a couple other like classic Chinese like military tactics books.
Dude, you're
Um,
prepared.
Dude, there's I don't think you understand this. Since I've read The Art of War, I can tell you this right now. The Art of War is absolutely fucking
Dog shit.
useless
Yep, yep.
in nowadays combat. The
I've
only thing that could kind of be useful is espionage. Everything else is useless.
I've seen a lot of memes about it. About like
Oh,
the Art
by
of
the
War
way,
being
yes,
just
Snake
fucking
Dice.
stupid.
These are all books that I own, physical copies of.
Do you just call him Sneak Dice?
Sneaky Dice.
You
Fucking
can,
potato.
just call him Dice, dude. You don't gotta. Oh, my bad. The Juggernaut. He says.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to. Oh my god. Anyway, I only have like 6 books in my room, right? Actually, I have 7. I have a fat fucking book about how to code in C++, and then
Damn.
I have 6 anime light novels.
You fucking nerd.
It's the
By the way,
Sword Art Online progressive novels. They're actual books. They're not manga.
I
Okay,
have
it's real books.
I have 2 books off the Wild West, like Billy the Kid and all that extra
Oh
shit.
yeah.
I think they're cool. I haven't fully read them. I have some books that I had to read for Great Books senior year, which is another reading class, but
I mean, just a class where you read books doesn't sound bad at all.
it really wasn't. I mean, it was pretty fun. It's not to mention it's where I met Bree.
Really?
Yeah, I met her in my 7th hour. We were 2 out of the 5 students in her class.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't put those two together, but I mean, hey, that's a fucking tale to tell you guys kids in the future.
And
I met her at this
uh,
random ass fucking class that I liked about books. Yo, Preston, you there, bro?
Hey,
There you are. Well, what the fuck
the
happened?
power just went out.
Your power just went out?
Yep.
I guess who's not playing Smite tonight then, I guess.
Nope.
Fucking you, bitch. What? No way your power just went out. The storm... I didn't think it was that bad.
Dude, my power just went out.
Hey, go turn it back on.
Yeah, I'll try that in the fucking pitch dark. Yeah, dude, I told you. I told you it was bad over here.
Yeah, I guess I didn't believe it was that bad. Damn.
Well, shit. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna chill here. Lay down with my fucking flashlight. Hope to God 37% keeps my phone alive for long enough.
You didn't hear about any storms happening today? Yeah, I mean it was pretty clear outside, dude. Like, I mean the graduation was held outside, right, Preston?
Yeah, it was.
And the football, yeah. So like, just chill graduation, and then they had to evacuate everyone, like towards 10
They did
o'clock.
not have to
Or,
evacuate everyone.
They had to get everyone out of there at 10. How about that?
Yeah, they did have. They were trying to get everyone out at 10. And the thing ended at like 9:55, so that's bullshit.
Yeah, there was definitely time for like one song. Come on. Fucking Mr. Williams just trying to, I don't know.
His greedy ass.
Mr. Williams, I had a lot of respect for him, if I'm being honest. He put up with so much shit, and he still works there.
He put up with our shit.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really get in trouble for the shit we did, but
I was
I mean,
about to say we did not get in trouble.
we were stupid kids, Dice. We were, the whole reason that we kind of became close friends was during lunch period junior year. I mean, we already knew each other, and we were pretty good friends from before then. Because we were friends in sophomore year in the English class. With
Oh,
Elijah
Miss
and Jen.
Wanzi.
Oh yeah. Fuck her, dude. Fuck her.
Dude,
gonna
I
go on a
saw
whole
her at
fucking tangent.
graduation, and I looked at Marie's brother-in-law, and I said, "You see her over there?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Fuck her."
Yeah, fuck her, dude. She fucking targeted me once. I finished my work in her class and I was doing art on a pixel art website, and then she kept on trying to close the website and it wouldn't let her because it would be like, "Are you sure you want to close this website?" And I just hit cancel. So she couldn't close it. So she called me out in front of the whole fucking class and was like, "Hey Noah, make sure you're on task, okay?" Oh,
Dude, she turned my computer off one time while I was fucking doing work.
what a bitch. She's the one who got that fucking website blocked as well, dude. She reported that website to the school and got it blocked. I swear to God, it was like Facebook, like it was like a social media website. You could like fucking message people on there. You could like post art to your own board and shit. It's pixelart.com, but like with 2 I's in pixel. Fucking amazing website.
Oh, I
Um,
remember you talking about it.
yeah, and she got that website fucking taken down, dude. Pissed me off. What a bitch. Also, I just heard lightning outside. It was pretty loud.
Yeah, it's what I'm dealing with right now.
Rest in peace, my power pretty soon too, cause or I didn't hear lightning. I guess I heard thunder. If we wanna be all right and shit, I heard thunder. It was pretty loud.
Yeah.
And I just heard more. So here, I
Fuck, I'm
guess,
just hoping my power turns back on.
yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping mine doesn't turn off. I don't have surge protection on my shit anymore, so you'll see like, just a heads up, yeah, if my stream fucking disconnects, power is gonna be out, for good for a while, and I don't have surge protection on my shit anymore because my surge protector broke. So right now I have it plugged into the, actually hold on, I don't know if it's the one side or the other side. Yeah, the surge protected side, okay, the whole thing works. The surge protector works. The half that's like battery powered doesn't work. So whenever the power goes out, I'm not gonna get like any corrupted data on my computer. There's no surge. But what I won't get is extra battery life. So, um, yeah. Stream will die
Yeah,
immediately and I'll be joining on my phone and I'll probably leave like a
you and
comment
me
on
will
the
just
stream.
talk for a while.
Yeah, we probably will. We could play like fucking, I don't know, like Clash Royale or some shit. Just like fucking screen share, watch TikToks or something. I have no idea. We'll talk to ourselves and like practice and shit.
Practice what?
Practice.
Kissing?
No, you could come over here.
Totally could. You got a you got an outlet that works?
We got a couple of them.
Nice.
I got something
I'll
else
steal some.
I got another thing you could plug something into too. We can keep ourselves nice
Uh-huh,
and warm during this cold storm.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
But in all seriousness, I hope I keep my power. It's pretty good about it over here, but yeah, the storm is like right above us right now, so yikes. Not very fun. And you'll be getting it pretty too. I don't know what the fuck I just said. That was not English. You'll be getting it pretty soon too. Dice. You'll be getting that storm. You enjoy it. We'll send it over with love and other shit like that.
Let's see.
Are you on the weather app right now?
I'm trying to get on the fuck. There's like an app that you can like watch the storms on.
Dude, my boss was telling me about that shit. You
It's
got a
the Weather
website
Channel.
somewhere. Oh, he has like a
That's
special
sure
weather
it's
app.
on my net.
You hope not. Please keep it. I don't know, man. I don't really want it up here.
I sure as hell don't want it.
Yeah, no, I don't want. I want my power to stay, man. I hope it
I
comes through
want
and
my
leaves as
power
fast as
back
possible.
on.
I'm probably not gonna lose power. Like realistically, I'm probably not gonna lose power.
I speak for one of us.
Yeah, I mean you live in fucking Timbuktu.
What? Butt fuck nowhere?
Pretty much. I don't know, man. A 20-minute drive from my house is basically butt fuck nowhere for me.
Okay, thanks, fucker. Piece of shit.
Why so salty about it? You're
I
gonna be
don't live in
moving
the middle of
somewhere.
butt fuck nowhere.
Yeah, I mean you kind of do. How much land is your
That's
family
like
on?
an acre and a half.
Yeah. Garrett's dad actually owns an acre of land in the city. Like his property, all that backyard and shit where we would go shoot BB guns. They own all the way over to like the road on the other side of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You wouldn't really expect it, I feel like. Garrett's dad is a little goofy and silly.
Storm, kindly fuck off.
Hey, did you heard that too?
Shut the
It's
fuck
fucking
up.
loud as shit. You guys own 2 acres? What the fuck? Man, I'm trying to buy me some land. Not actually to do anything with it. I'm not like very hands-on like that. I'm playing Minecraft right now on a Friday night. I wouldn't like actually manually develop my land or shit like that, but I feel like just owning land is kind of cool. Maybe not paying taxes on it, but I don't know, man. That's the dream. We're moving to Austin, Texas, baby. That's the future.
Oh god, don't do that.
I'm gonna join OTK and be one of their fucking people and live in Austin with the rest of them. You guys got lucky with it? Sucks cutting the yard. Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Oh
Fucking
yeah, no,
having to go
it's
out there and
fucking
mow
terrible.
fucking 2 acres of land. God. This is, I mean, this is a lot, but it's not really a lot compared to where they live. My grandpa owns like, it's the same grandpa I've been talking about, because my other grandpa's like long dead. He died when my dad was like 12 or something like that. But he owns a lot of land out in Porter. He's like a cow farmer. They actually sold out all their horses, so now he really does only have cows. Um, I actually own a cow out there too, but off topic. I'm a cow owner. But he owns like, I think he basically owns 36 acres, but
Damn.
him and his brother have it split because my great grandpa, Charles, he bought 36 acres of land a long time ago, and then it split between him and his brother. So
Yeah,
they
dude.
both own 18.
Dude, listen to Dice. Put that shit on your resume.
Cow owner on my resume? Fuck yeah. I've never done anything to take care of the cows or anything at all like that, but I mean, I do own a cow that my grandpa gifted me for my 15th birthday, and
And then you ate him.
then my cow had a kid, and he sold the kid to people who were going to butcher it, and that money
So you
paid
did get to
for.
eat the cow.
I didn't get to eat the cow. I got to get the money from the cow that had gotten sold to go get slaughtered. And I got the money for it, and it paid for brand new AC in my car. I never even got to see that money. My car went straight to my grandpa's mechanic, and the money that I that I got from the cow went straight back into the car. That I never even had gotten to drive up until that point, because they bought the car and then fucking sent it to the guy, and my money never touched my hands. And it was like 400 or like 500 something, dude. Like baby cows sell for a lot whenever they're gonna go get butchered and slaughtered and shit. I guess I shouldn't say baby cow. Cows grow a lot faster than I mean humans do. But I
Yeah.
mean the thing was like a year or two. I think it was like a year old. I think I'm not too sure. I'm not a cow expert. Again, I'm a cow owner,
Hey,
not
you're
a
not a
cow worker.
cowologist.
I could be a cowologist. You don't know.
You ever taken an intro to agri-science class?
Not an intro to cowology, but I was not an ag. I don't.
I was for 1 year and I hated it.
Yes, dude. Sam was an ag, and he would never stop talking about how much he hated ag all the
Dude.
fucking time. It was all
It
he was
wasn't
talking
the fact
about.
that the class sucked or like it was boring or anything. It was the fact that I didn't like the teacher because he was just never there.
Wasn't like half of your class bus rides to there and back, anyways?
Yeah,
I mean,
so I
I feel
really
like
got
you
to
just kind of
spend
got to
only
just
like
sit a lot of time on your phone, not actually doing any of the interesting farm work and shit like that.
Yeah.
You ever any fucking weird people in the class? Any
Oh,
stories?
yeah. Dude, the class was basically filled with horse girls.
What the hell? The whole idea of horse girls kind of fucking creeps me out. Except for like girls that actually go and like ride horses and stuff, or like horseback riding. That shit.
Oh, some of them ride horses, all right.
Really? Are you talking about a different kind of horse?
I'm talking about different kind of riding.
Oh no. You had furries in your fucking class? Please tell me you didn't.
I think we had one freshman that was.
That was a furry? That's such a freshman thing to
Yeah.
do too, dude. I only had one senior friend who was a furry, and you don't even know him. His name's Chris, and I knew him since freshman year. That's the thing.
no. There was a girl in choir that Brie knew that was a senior and was a furry.
God, did she wear her fursuit to graduation this year?
No, it was last year. She was in our grade.
What? What was her name?
I don't fucking remember.
Because I mean, I only knew this one guy who was a furry. His name was Chris. He was actually pretty cool. He was he would make a lot of German jokes, and he always wore like a dark um jacket, and would also make school shooter jokes and shit like that. This was before a lot of school shootings broke out across the country. This was like sophomore year, like pre-COVID stuff. So like, school shootings were pretty bad, but like, you know, you could still make jokes about them and shit, and people wouldn't kill you for it.
Yeah. No, apparently this girl, like, she would, like, wear, like, collars and shit back when it was, like, still really weird, too.
What the hell? Oh my
What
god.
the
No
hell?
way, yay, yay.
Furry
That's
and a brony, oof.
both were
And they
seniors. They
sit next to you. What fucking nerds, dude.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
fucking awful. You know they got held back in math
crucify
too
them.
because they're in algebra 2 as a senior. Fucking okay, actually bronies aren't that bad, but I'll never really understand it. I don't know. I mean,
Crucify them.
I watch anime, so I'm like probably equally as fucking weird as like someone who watches
Burn
My
in
Little
a
Pony.
holy fire.
Isn't it Hellfire? I don't think. Is there Holy Fire too? I thought it was like Holy Water Hellfire.
Guess what, motherfucker? You can make holy fire.
You just invented something new.
If you fucking, I'm telling you, if you have the Pope fucking holy fire or whatever the fuck it's called.
Have him like piss in a jar and shit, and then drink it,
No.
and set yourself on
Dude.
fire.
If
That'd be terrible.
if the
Terrifying
Pope
to
were
watch.
to purify, if the Pope were to make holy, fuck, like holy gasoline, and you were to light that shit on fire, would that classify as holy fire?
That's probably what happened, dude.
Dude, I need to become the next Pope so I can test that shit.
And Notre Dame, dude, the Pope was getting a little out of control. It's like
That's
we
right,
need to
fuckers.
reestablish
Vote-
Vatican City as a military empire. So he fucking
Vote
burns
me.
down an art museum.
Vote me Pope.
You don't get to be voted in the Pope. They just kind of like, I don't know. They just kind of like create a new one. They just like summon him.
It's democratically elected.
Is it seriously?
Yeah.
Like a
In
child
fact, the
touching
Vatican
competition
City
and shit.
is the only democratically elected monarchy.
Damn. League player.
Non-hereditary monarchy. Yeah.
Tell me about this luck. Tell me about this luck you got. You've told me about it. About your farming luck where you got an overgrown grass and a bunch of other cool shit too. Don't tell me you just got another overgrown grass. For a context, Preston, that thing sells for like I think 80 million coins on the server, and you kind of just get it for a lot cheaper than that. With it, since he's not an Iron Man like I am, he can just buy the materials to get one, and it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance or something like ridiculous like that to get it from a guy. You got another grass? Fuck yeah, nice, dude. That's just a pretty much like. I mean, even if the materials are expensive, like 1,000,000 coins worth of farming shit, you basically just get 80 mil for free. It's worth 115 mil right now? I was wrong. Inflation's hitting us pretty hard. Dude, I care more about the Minecraft economy right now than I do like the IRL economy, which is really sad. But
I sadly that is true for you.
yeah. I know more about what's going on in here. Pretty much people are like printing off money because you can sell to the NPCs and they'll give you money, or you can sell to another player and it takes money away from them. So they're just generating coins into the economy and it's fucking awful. But 115 mil is just amazing.
Well, think once that inflation dies down.
Yeah. I mean, the admins are gonna have to do a lot about it. What they're doing is actually making it even worse. Because they pushed out this thing called the garden. This is what's making inflation so bad. It's basically like your own private island where you can grow crops, and then they also increase the amount that crops sell for. And they also have like farm presets, so you just have to put the seeds in and it makes you like a massive farm that you can just farm up for just instant crops all the time. You can make like millions of coins per hour as like a new player. So you have like thousands of people generating 1,000,000 coins per hour. Like the garden is the most popular server in the hypixel skyblock thing. There's more people on garden than any other server.
So what you're saying is instead of trying to fix the issue, they simply just made it worse.
This is what created the issue, right? And then to make the issue even worse, they increased the amount that crops sell for to NPCs, like by
You know
almost
what
like
that sounds
threefold.
like?
Like
That
It's
sounds like
financial
some
suicide,
bullshit
dude.
fucking Ubisoft would pull off. Because let me tell you, they've done that shit enough times.
What do you mean?
Have you never played Siege or know anything about Siege?
I do not really.
Basically, what they do is there'll be this like random character. They'll be overpowered. They'll be out just fucking incredibly busted, like unkillable, just the most piece of shit thing.
And it'll
And
cost a whole lot.
when everyone sits there and complains about it, they'll go, "Okay, don't worry, guys, we fixed it."
We nerfed
And
it and
then
they make it more powerful.
they'll either completely change the entire game, or they'll just make a new character that completely counters that one
And make you pay money for that one too.
and makes you pay money for that one.
We fixed it, guys. We fixed it, guys. Where's our money at now?
The only time that they like actually kind of fixed an issue, I kind of didn't like because it was a character that I started to play,
Mhm.
but it was way after. Like I never got to see him when he was super godly.
Damn.
But in Siege, there was this character, basically headshots, boom, instant death.
Damn.
Headshots were instant death. There was a character named Blackbeard, and what he had, his gadget, was a bulletproof shield that went over his gun that protected his head.
So he was just immune
And
to it.
well, especially now, it has a health. It has a certain amount of health that it can take. Before the fixes and all that shit, it had 800 health.
And the player has what, like 100, 200 health?
100.
So you have to hit him 9 times to kill him.
No, you had to hit it 9 times player damage, like 9 times a person's health.
Yeah, but if you if you shot him in the head, you'd have to shoot him in the head 9 times in a row to kill him, right?
No, just the shield.
Yeah,
The shield blocked his head.
Oh my god, so you wouldn't get the headshot bonus damage to one shot
Nope.
and do like 100 damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, you. And he had 3 of those.
Yeah, so he's just invincible pretty much. Well, he'd just be
And,
invincible to everything too, right? I mean, even if you have
but,
like a full assault rifle just fucking unloading on him, he would just be able to pop his thing and just take no damage from it all.
Yeah, but basically what they did is they dropped a big old fucking nerf hammer on him, and now that shield has like 10 health. And he has 2 of them now. So he can tank 1 bullet.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely seems more balanced though.
It does, but when you have an assault rifle that can spew out 30 rounds in like a minute, or it's not as good as you think.
Yeah, no. They just put out a new update 2 days ago, but it was more like
Who
yesterday.
did?
Skyblock, the game I'm playing.
Oh.
What they added was, so this is how they made inflation worse, or how they made it inflated goods on certain things worse. There's this feature called fuck, what is it called? Pretty much like there's these really really rare items, and they have a rarity called Pray to RNGesus, is what they call it, because it's so rare. Like you have like a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting it every single time you do like this complicated thing. And it's the most expensive item in the game, or most expensive like weapon in the game right now. Pretty much is the Hyperion. Right now they're worth 3 billion. The handle you need to craft the sword alone is worth like 1.1, 1.2 billion right now. Last time I checked, it used to be worth like 700 million. The prices in like the past 2 days have increased by 400 to 500 million coins because they pushed out this thing where now if you try to get that item, there was like a bug that was letting you get the item a lot easier, and now that it's back to its normal rarity plus the inflation from the farming stuff, it's just bad. But specifically now with the best weapon in the game, the inflation is so bad that now they're worth over 1 billion coins each just to craft the thing. And if you actually get like a maxed version of that sword, it'll cost you like 3 bill.
Hmm.
And that's without certain enchants that are worth like 100, maybe 200 million coins. Some are even higher than that. Like, terrible, 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 terrible decision making on their part to push out an update that ups the price of a certain weapon during inflation. Like, whenever inflation's at its peak in Hypixel, they push out this update and make Hyperions pretty much the most expensive thing in the game that you really want to go for. They made the pity system actually do what it's supposed to, so they skyrocketed in price. That's pretty much what it is. I forget what the name of the system is, but it's like you gain a certain amount of XP for completing the task, and the more XP, you choose an item that you want to get, and eventually it'll give it to you guaranteed after you get so much XP for it. And as you continue to get more XP for it, the RNG meter, yeah, that's what it's called. As you get more XP for it, it will increase the odds of getting it until it basically gives it to you for free, like an 100% chance. And but people, they would manipulate it by like getting it really really high, and then they'd, instead of like a 1 in 1,000 drop for the handle, it was like a 1 in 100, 1 in 150%, or 1 in 150 drop. So they
So
would
they
just
could just
grind it a lot.
grind.
They could just grind
Yeah.
it easy, and they would print, or not print, but they'd produce a lot of these things. It made them a lot of money. Very, very profitable for people who could do it right. And now that
Yeah.
that doesn't work anymore, now that the thing actually works intended, it just, handles are going to go back to where they should be, but because of inflation, like, handle prices had actually kind of stayed the same because there was also a lot of handles going into the market during inflation. So there wasn't like there was a constant demand for them, and there was a constant supply of them, more actually than needed during the like inflation getting pretty bad. So they kind of stayed around like 700 mil. Now it's really bad. But that's that's what's going on with that specifically. But yeah, I'm paying more attention to this economy than I am the real economy. Obviously, we have pretty bad inflation that started during COVID and hasn't stopped. Um,
Yeah.
but
Hell no, you know this. I mean, also, I think it's funny. You can talk to me about this game all the time, but I mean, you gotta realize I'll also know way more than you technically, like, through technical sense in Smite, though.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not ever gonna consider myself a master of Smite. I play the game because it's
Oh,
fun.
I am in no way, shape, or form a master. I just know a lot of the technical stuff with it.
Yeah. I think it's fucking
And
stupid how it's MP5 and not MPS. What are your thoughts on that?
dude, I fucking hate it. I didn't know what MP5 meant when I first started playing.
It's just mana per second, so why is it not an S?
Because you get 5.
But whenever it increases your rate is like, it's not in mana per second. Your rate of how much mana you get is in MP5s. It's so fucking dumb. I hate it,
Yeah,
and I hate
I don't
everything
know.
it stands for, and I don't want to see it ever again. And I hate playing mage because I have to see MP5. I hate playing any Smite character ever because I don't want to look at fucking MP5, dude.
I was about to say, literally every character has it.
Yeah. That's why
Because
that's
mana's
why I'm
what you
taking a
use for your
permanent
abilities.
permanent break from playing Smite for the rest of my life. I'm done. No more Smite.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I need someone to play with. I hate playing that game by myself.
It is one of the least fun games I've ever played to play on your own. Like, I don't know. In Skyblock's a little different. Skyblock's pretty boring if I'm not going to stream. But a lot of it's so grindable, I just have to. Because realistically, I'm not going to stream myself playing this game for like 8 hours every single day. I can do that content, but I'm not going to... There's no reason for someone to sit here watching me just mine coal, and I can't talk about interesting things for 8 hours. I need to watch YouTube, man. YouTube's so essential in my life. That's why I pay for YouTube Premium, and you guys should too. Not
I
sponsored by
don't.
YouTube. They're YouTube. Oh, here's a topic we can talk about. I just watched the Moist Critical video on this. YouTube is removing ad blockers from like working on their site
Why?
because whenever you don't watch ads, they don't make money, and less money for YouTube equals sad face for YouTube. So they're gonna implement the change so they make more money. And then more people watch their advertisements, so then more advertisers want to advertise on YouTube, and they make even more money.
And then all of a sudden, we're gonna have 4 unskippable ads.
You already kind of can have 4 unskippable ads if you really try hard enough. That's why I pay for YouTube Premium, and you guys should too. Not
No.
sponsored. I've paid for YouTube Premium for so long, dude. I've never had an ad blocker, although I should probably get one at some point, or like switch to Opera GX as a browser because that has a built-in one. Not sponsored, but it is true.
I have Spotify Premium.
Do you use it?
Oh yeah, it's because you know me. I'm super into music and shit too.
I'm an Apple Music enjoyer, if I'm being honest.
Ew, fucking nasty.
You
At
have,
least I get cool podcasts and shit.
I mean, I get Daniel Tosh's comedy performances, so fuck you.
Oh,
Bet you don't know who that is.
I don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Bro never watched Tosh Point oh in his life. Neither have I, actually. Spotify's better, yeah, I mean...
said that Spotify's better.
If Apple Music had like an Apple Wrapped, I would disagree with you. But no, you're right. Spotify is
dude,
just better.
I don't even want to talk about my Spotify Wrapped.
Proceeds to talk about it.
I'm not gonna.
What is it? Is it bad?
I'm not gonna tell you.
That's right. You're gonna go on it, dude. But you guys don't have a sex ASMR playlist on Spotify, do you? Apple Music has that.
No, you can.
Are you sure? Are they as high quality as the Apple Music ones?
Probably not.
Dude, I'm actually kind of happy with Apple Music lately. They've done some good changes. I'll say that. You know, it's not Spotify, but Apple Music has definitely been getting there. Spotify just it's better in so many other ways. Apple Music could catch up easy if they wanted to, but they don't. Why don't they have some kind of wrapped system? Beats me. They have all the technology in there. You can go in there and like look at a playlist of your like 100 most
Because why
listened to
do that
songs
when
in the
you
past
could
year.
just fucking buy Spotify?
Well, they can't buy Spotify. Spotify is like, I mean, apart from Amazon Music, but who the fuck's listening on Amazon Music, right? That's like their real
Oh,
only
you'd be
competitor.
shocked.
I mean, only people who have Amazon Music are people who have Amazon Alexas, like we do in my household. And you kind of have to have Amazon Music because if you don't have Amazon Music, you have to tell her specifically, play blah 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 on Apple Music. And then she'll play it on Apple Music, but some songs she just will refuse to play if it's on Amazon Music and also on Apple. And she'll be like, "This is only available on Amazon Music." It's like, okay, Siri, or not, okay, Alexa, bitch. I know what you're trying to get at.
No, what you could do is you could buy Spotify and then proceed to keep Apple Music and Spotify together so that when you have two quote unquote competitors, even though they both lead to you getting money.
But that's called a monopoly if you own both of them.
Yeah. What do you think Apple is?
Apple's not a monopoly. Apple does not own the top competitor of phones. Like, let's see. Just dividing it up between massive tech, fucking trillion-dollar, billion-dollar companies. You know, there's Apple with the Apple phones. Microsoft did their Microsoft phones that didn't last, and then they dropped out of that game. But Google does the Google Pixels, and then Samsung isn't owned by Apple, and they own the majority of Android devices. It's Google and Samsung that do the most of Android, but Apple doesn't do that. I mean, Apple has the whole like Apple monopoly scandal where they did their like the Apple Play Store thing, where there was the only Play Store that you could get. That was a different thing, but that wasn't at all related to like, I don't know, like companies. That was just their own Play Store thing. That was their whole like monopoly scandal. I want to know what you mean by Apple doing that. What do you mean?
I'm saying that it would be a smart business tactic.
Yeah, but an illegal one. That's why they don't do it.
What do you mean illegal?
It's illegal to have a monopoly. Why do you think like Well, here's a like BlackRock owns stock in a lot of things, but they don't own majority stock in a lot because then they would technically own that. The same way that Elon bought Twitter by owning the majority of the stocks. You can't own everything and make money from everything, because then there would just be one company sitting at the top and not like 12 like we have right now, like 12 fucking billion trillion dollar companies that run everything. YouTube has YouTube Music, so it wouldn't be a monopoly. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about like them buying that, but yeah, YouTube Music's also pretty big, or and YouTube TV with YouTube Music. You got that stuff, all sorts of different things like that. But it would be a pretty big monopoly because YouTube Music and Amazon Music aren't really big competitors. I mean, they are, but they aren't. And you can't really take the top two, which I'm very confident in saying that Apple Music is the second most popular thing to listen to music on. You can't really take the top two and then merge them together. I forget what it was, but it was what is it? There was this huge
Disney and
like
Fox. Those were the two top like movie producing companies,
I
and
mean
guess what happened?
Disney and Pixar,
Disney and Fox.
like Fox News.
No,
Oh,
it was
2020,
in
yeah, 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 the fucking 20th
20th
Century Fox, yeah,
century.
that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's the case. I mean, there's a lot of other really big ones as well. And I feel like that's different than with this, where there's a lot of different studios that produce movies besides
Disney
just
owns a
Disney and
fucking
Fox.
monopoly.
Disney owns a monopoly in certain areas, but not to the amount that's illegal. But Disney owns a lot of news. Disney owns a lot of like media and entertainment, but not enough to where it's considered a monopoly because I mean, with news and stuff like that, you can kind of just look at billion, not billions, but like thousands of different news networks that get lots of viewers. You know, but Disney owns Fox News. They own that's the only one I really know by name, but I know that they own a lot. I've seen like charts of these like it's
Yeah.
normally on like TikTok where it's like all this like really I don't know how to describe it. Like a we live in a simulation type of content, and then they'll show you like like a whole flow chart of companies that own other companies that own other things, and how
Mm-hmm.
the pretty much all of corporate America
It's owned by like
is owned by
a
like
small amount.
yeah by like I think it was like 12 companies in
Yeah.
total own pretty much everything that
Keurig
we
is
have.
one of them.
Kellogg,
Yeah.
yeah, for cereal, and I mean a bunch of other shit as well, but a lot of it was like food stuff, but also through entertainment. I mean, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Disney own so much shit. And it's weird to have Disney included in there
What do you mean it's weird?
because Disney isn't a tech company, but they own
It's not.
so much.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it's weird to have them in there. You know, you think of Disney, you think of like Disney movies, think of Disney World, Disneyland. You
How
know,
do you think they get everything to work at Disney? Through technology.
but they're not a tech company in that kind of way. Disney doesn't make their own tech in the way that Microsoft, Google, and Amazon kind of create their own tech. But they, whenever we're talking about like big billion-dollar, trillion-dollar companies like those, I'm saying those combined because I really don't know whether or not Disney's a trillion-dollar company yet or not. They're all kind of getting to that point. I know Apple is. I know Google is. I don't know about
Disney
Disney yet.
to be.
Disney most likely is just because of how much they own. I mean, you also got to think about how much that is just an inflated worth because they're pricing all that worth comes from all the companies that they own. Which
Yeah.
yeah,
But I'm saying like through like Marvel and Pixar and 20th Century Fox and just through their movies. That's not even counting all the shit with Disneyland and Disney World.
yeah. I mean, they have a lot of IPs, and that's what makes them able to have things like Disney World. where you can have an amusement park that's purely yours with all of your different characters in it. I mean, what is the fuck, isn't there a Warner Bros version of that as well? With all the Warner Bros people?
Uh, not technically.
I swear there's some kind of theme park that's like
There
a Warner
there
Bros
is
theme park.
Universal Studios,
Something like that.
but technically Warner Brothers has a partnership with Six Flags.
Hey, well, there's that. But I mean, that's kind of different. And then I can also mention Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land is a whole other thing. That's a theme park that's built around
Oh yeah.
entertainment and characters and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's difficult to really call that a monopoly. I mean, I don't know. But Disney does own a lot of characters and a lot of media. But even whenever it just comes like kids media, I mean, there's other channels that people watch on. I don't think Disney owns Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network's a huge one. Whoever owns them is doing something
Oh
right.
yeah, no, they do not own Cartoon Network.
I can look it up real quick. But then there's also Nickelodeon, and Nickelodeon's still very big. Who owns Cartoon Network? Warner Bros. Okay, well there we go. So Warner Bros. Owns Cartoon Network. Who owns Nickelodeon? Paramount. Oh, Paramount's a big one too. Paramount's another big movie production thing that Disney doesn't own.
Yeah.
Kind of separating them from being a monopoly, because there are huge other companies that are interfering with that.
They just need to buy Illumination.
Who owns Illumination right now?
Probably Illumination.
I doubt it. Universal owns Illumination.
Mm.
And NBC. NBC Universal, so Universal Pictures owns Illumination. And Melodondry, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, that's the person who founded it. Gotcha. But it's also
God.
co-owned by Universal Pictures.
Guys, please take the fucking storm away, because my phone's at 20%. And I need power.
You could charge it in your car.
Dude, do you have any idea?
I mean, it is also 2 in the morning, right? So.
Yeah.
Wait, oh my god, hold on, wait, this goes even further. Universal Pictures is owned by Comcast.
Yep.
Yeah, owned by yeah, here's Comcast.
Look at what Comcast owns.
Yeah, Comcast is one of those big companies. Nobody owns Comcast. Comcast Properties. We're going down the matrix now. Comcast Properties. Here's a Wikipedia asset. So, they own Xfinity, which is their cable stuff.
Yep.
They own what the fuck? Philadelphia. Oh, they own a lacrosse team.
Oh.
And a hockey team. And another hockey team in Philadelphia. Let's see. They own NBC. NBC Universal, because that's whenever NBC and Universal combined. And then there's a whole lot of other assets that are owned by them, but we're just gonna skip that. Because there's a whole lot of... that has their own Wikipedia page of things that are owned by them. They own Paramount.
Wow.
Which includes Comedy Central's in there, you know, there's a lot of stuff.
So
Let's
what
keep...
you're saying is Comcast owns Universal and Paramount.
Yeah.
So 2 giant competitors. So what you're saying is if Disney were to buy Comcast,
Then they would have monopoly and they can't. Essentially. I mean, I wonder what Sony owns in that kind of media, because Sony definitely owns a shit ton of companies.
Sony Pictures.
Yeah, Sony assets or Sony properties.
PlayStation.
PlayStation's a big one, but that's not even like a hidden thing. It's like oh, this is owned by that. Like they advertise the Sony logo on the fucking PlayStation. They're like, this is the Sony PlayStation. Although that's not what they say, but let's see.
No, that's what they say.
There's Sony Pictures. They own. Sony owns Crunchyroll. Fuck that. Canceling my Crunchyroll subscription right now. They own Animax. No, Animax. That's another. And oh my god, I'm looking at all the different fucking anime things that they own. That makes sense though. I guess they're into that shit. They own
They are a Japanese-based company.
yeah. They also own it with Aniplex, which is a Japanese company. Aniplex, I feel like, is like the Sony of Japan, but don't take my word for that. Sony Pictures. Whenever I go look at it, it's just bullet points that just keep on going down. Then they also own Sony Music. There's a big one. A lot of music records. And holy fuck, is that a huge list that I'm just gonna scroll through because they own it all over the world. Then here's the PlayStation stuff. They own a lot of stuff through that. A lot of different game studios that exist solely for the PlayStation.
Bethesda.
Bethesda's owned by Microsoft now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I don't think PlayStation owned them beforehand. Because if Sony had Bethesda alone, then you'd see a lot more PS4, PS5 exclusive games by them. Shit, I'm getting off track a lot. Dice or Thunder, yeah, it's getting close to you now. I think it passed over me by now. Fucking thank
Fuck.
goodness.
Yep. Stay past me. I want it gone.
Well,
I want
Preston,
my power.
I don't think you're gonna have people going out to the middle of bumfuck nowhere at 2 in the morning to give you your power back. I'm sorry. But I don't think your power's coming back tonight.
Bro, please.
I mean, you could go ask the storm to like do like a reverse card and just go backwards and fucking pick up all the shit that it did. Like the lightning goes
Yeah.
back up into the sky and the telephone pole comes like just fucking resurrects itself, stands right back up. But like, I mean, realistically, you're not gonna get power. I feel like your best bet is well, I mean, it is a little bit too late for that now, but would have been to like get in your car and charge your phone up to a decent percent, and then go to bed and have your phone on like 50 or 40%, where it's like at a survivable amount, where if you don't use it for the day, you can still like check it every now and then for the time, see if you have calls, text people if you need to. With where it's at now, after you're done with your nightly TikTok watching that you do after we hang up, you're like 30 minutes of TikTok, your phone will be at like nothing. It'll be so
Yeah.
sad. And then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do at that point? Do you have like a fucking, I don't know, like a portable power bank thing?
Nope.
Damn. You wanna come
I am
drop your
fucked.
phone off at my house?
I also have to wake up. I have alarms.
That is true. And they're all on your phone, right? Oh, I mean, I guess you wouldn't have like a battery powered alarm clock. That wouldn't make a
No,
lot
I
of
wouldn't.
sense. Let me look up a power outage in our area. Let's see. There's an outage map on outagemap.oge.com. Oh, hey. What is that? Why is that area starred? Hey, wait, hold on. Is that... Hold on. I think this is actually in your neighborhood. Like, the outage hit specifically your neighborhood, Preston. You got fucked alone in this.
No fucking way. What did you look up?
Here, go right here. Here, I'm gonna send you the link on Discord. Go to this website. Oh, it's right below the iDubbbz video of him saying the N-word hard R. There you go. And you'll see that there's 50 to 250 people. Look at the yellow star. Right above where we're at. You got 3 outages. Oh, actually, wait, no. You're up that road. Okay, well, never mind then. No, yours is one of 3 power outages around us. And there's about 10 to 50 people who've been affected, but it is just purely you. That
Are
is,
you fucking kidding me?
they're,
The
yeah,
estimated restoration time is at 7.
in the morning. Yeah, 7:31 a.m.
I'm pissed because it says the amount of customers affected is fewer than 10. I'm
No,
affected.
you're on the wrong one. You gotta click on the. You're looking at the right. Look at the one on the left. Isn't that where you live? You live on like the left side of that road.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it
so
still says I've been affected by. I'm 1 to 27.
27. It'll come at 7:31 in the morning, and yeah, I mean it was first reported at 1:26, so that seems to be the right one. I thought I was looking at the star one all the way on the left. There's 102 people affected by that one, but if you look at that one too, it literally just like, I mean, it looks bad. Yeah, Dice says keyword had alarms. If your phone's fucking charged by the time that they're gonna go off.
You're a fucking ass.
Why? This isn't
No,
my
not
fault.
you. Dice, clear yourself.
Whoa, wait, calm down, calm down. He's very agitated right now because he knows he's gonna be probably like late. Or, actually, you should be fine. You'll be fine.
I have 16%.
Yeah, but if you plug up your phone, what time do you wake up? Because you work at 11.
Well,
Wake up at what time?
dude, tomorrow's Saturday. I don't
Oh, you
work.
don't work. What the fuck are you whining about? You don't gotta wake up in time for
Brunch
shit.
dinner thing with her parents.
What time? What time?
Fuck, I don't know, like 11.
So you need to be. It's pretty much like the same thing as going to work then.
Yeah.
So if the power comes on at 7:30, let's say you leave to go do that, like give yourself like an hour to get from wherever you are to where you got to meet up with Bree and her family. You've got like 2.5 hours to charge your phone. That's not bad. Even from like a dead phone, 2.5 hours, you can get that up to like half. I have faith in your charger is not dog shit, right?
Fucking hate it.
It's not gonna be as bad as I think you think it'll be. But if the power doesn't come on at the expected time, you might just have no phone whenever you do this. You might have to. God, I don't know, dude. We're so dependent on phones nowadays. I don't know how you'd get into contact with Bree to confirm anything without a phone.
Yeah.
Carrier
Well, I'm
pigeon.
just gonna now.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna text her that my power's been out.
So your phone might not be. Well, she's definitely asleep. So
Yeah.
you gotta leave her like a message, be like, hey, my phone is. There's a good chance it could be dead whenever things are gonna happen. So, um, here's the plan. If you need me, you know where I live. Probably. God, dude. Feel like a fucking huge brain right now. Just went and did all of this shit.
All right. Well, I'm heading to bed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Keep your phone up.
Night.
If I see you on TikTok, I'm gonna scream at you.
Good night.
Good night, Preston. he dipped. He's gone. Oh, that's so sad. It's really, really sad. It's like a targeted power outage to him. That's real sad. Shit, I don't really know what else I was planning on doing. I've been like doing parkour in the hub and just kind of like letting my potions run out. That's why I have to spend so much on potions. But I got fire resistance, but I also have the fire talisman. That's just kind of pointless. And I was mining coal for the enchanted lava bucket thing. You're just trophy fishing? Oh, that's smart. I'm thinking about doing more like Crimson Hollow stuff, but I feel like I really need to up my damage and shit first. I can at least get rid of this set. Switch back over to this. I've got a lot more damage and a lot more defense and health, like EHP, outside of that area now. Like, let me hold out my sword. These are my stats, so not bad at all for I feel like where I'm at. Yeah, crit damage, like 5 times damage from my crit damage, 5.4 times damage from that. That's kind of insane. Oh, my flat is 114. Hold on, wait. So I could lose a lot of this crit chance and be fine. Hmm. Yeah, there's my EHP though. Effective health is 13,000. On top of that, pretty nice. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know what these things do necessarily. Show me all my stats. Wait, what stats aren't shown by that? Just this thing? Oh, attack speed and then yeah, it's just attack speed. I don't have any attack speed, so I can't view it. There's my wisdom stats. Oh, my combat wisdom's high. Same with my mining wisdom. I don't know why that would be. Or I guess mining is due to this pet, but let's switch back over to like lion pet. Lion pet. Oh, I didn't even have my lion pet out whenever I was looking at my stats. Go damn. I need to put all my shit in crit damage again. It happens. For some reason I did my points assigning and I got it to like this, but there we go. So now we have that. Very cool. I'm not about to spend bits on fucking slots and shit. Show me my tuning. What? 17, there we go. And of course we're on commando, we gotta be. None of these are... I mean, Silky would actually be huge for me, but I kinda like the bonus of that. Silky would be like if I had a Flower of Truth and I was trying to like balance it out, but can't really go and do that now. Can I? So I was saying whenever I was like, oh my god, I'm bored as fuck. Because, every time I try to think of something to do, I always get myself sidetracked with something. Like right now what I need is I need iron for my drill. All I need is iron. And then I also need gemstones technically, but I can get that in my own time another time. Grinding gemstones would be fun. Kind of. Not really, but I can say it will be. I want to prep for the upcoming update that drops on Wednesday, because that is less than a week away. But that means going and just either mining lapis, building up my lapis for grand bottles, or going and doing instone mining. And I've already done a lot of instone mining, and I can't really do anything with lapis after that. Going for the Scatha pet? How do you get that? Didn't you get from like killing worms in the thing? I've never gotten one of those. But oh, that's the wrong thing. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, so Scatha pet. It gives you mining 4 gen, holy shit. It's huge. Increased chance of treasure and helps with mining hardstone as well. Hey. And then also gemstone power. Why are there 4 perks on this thing? Oh, because yeah, okay, that makes sense. It only has 10 health. And these are also cool. Cool skins. I could grind for Scatha. I've never done that before though. I've only ever gotten 1 worm, I think. And I'm pretty sure they're not very common. Oh fuck. I fucked up. Let's see, where would it be held? Probably not. They don't have any other area for mining. Yeah, this thing, there's 1 worm. It's a 1 out of 6 chance of spawning whenever you're mining in a 1x2? What? 1 out of 6 seems so common. I've never, like, I never get these. Like, I got 1, and yeah, you gotta get them. Oh, it's a 1 out of 6 chance of spawning compared to, like, worms. And what is the odds of getting a worm? Oh, hold on. It's a 1 in 600 chance. I see. A worm or Scatha has a 1 in 600 chance of spawning when breaking hardstone in a tunnel of any width and height within the crystal hollows. There's a 30-second cooldown every time a worm is spawned. It has an 80% chance of being spawned, while a Scatha has a 20% chance. Um, hmm. You hear the sound of something approaching. I've actually heard that. I've gotten that drop before. So they drop that. They only have 5 health. Then I'll go to Scathas. Let's go look at Scathas on the wiki. Those things are terrifying looking. So a 0.16 chance to spawn, or a 1 in 600 chance when it breaks within that. The armadillo pet can be used. Hey, look at that. After digging out a suitable tunnel, breaking the blocks at the player's eye level on either side can trigger Scatha spawns. Breaking the blocks at foot level will not trigger spawns, but breaking below foot level will. While spawning, they make a unique squelching sound 3 times, alerting players of their presence. They drop... Oh my god. Scathas are ridiculously rare. Join the mage faction and buy Grand XP bottles? Ooh, I didn't even know that. But I'd have to do a lot of quest stuff for that. That sounds kind of difficult. So they get 50 combat XP, 10 coins, and you can drop fine topaz, amethyst, jade, amber, sapphire, a pet for a 0.24% chance for a rare, half that is a epic, and then a third of that is a legendary. So the legendary Scatha isn't even a 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000. It's a 1 in 2,500, I believe. Chance to drop from a Scatha. A legendary Scatha pet from a Scatha, 1 in 2,500 on top of something that's already a 1 in 600 chance. That's also a 1 in 5 chance. So, hold on. Calculator. So 1 over 600. No, hold on. 1 over 600. No, 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 no. Oh, no, that makes sense. Okay. You multiply by 100. So you get a 0.16% chance. 0.16 repeating. Now you divide that by 5. That's the chance of getting a Scatha. And then divide that by 2,500 for the chance to get a legendary Scatha pet. And you have a 0.000013% chance of getting a Scatha pet per block you mine. You got your pet in 41 kills? What the fuck? What? Was it a rare pet? Even then, with a rare pet, it's a 1 in, fuck, what's 0.24? It's a 0.24% chance. It's not even a 1 in 100. It's almost a 1 in 500. It's 6 times as common as the 1 in 2,500. So almost like a 1 in 400 something. You got an epic. Epic is like a 1 in 800 something. Almost 1 in 900 from the math. That is stupid. That is so dumb. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Jungle mining. Hey, I don't have a jungle pickaxe, but we'll do it. 319 total worm kills. Oh, okay. I guess that makes more sense. If there's a lot of worm kills on top of that too, I didn't factor in worm kills too. Thought you were just saying like spawns, but even then, that's still really good. You still have a very nice rate of getting them. Where can I don't want to go into the heat fields, so I'm just gonna put on my glassite armor for the mining speed. Get out my armadillo pet so it can start getting its own energy, and then we're gonna get out the pick. We need the bandaged mithril, and then we also need the pick and nimbus just inside the inventory, because I don't want to use it by accident. And let's just go ahead and get in here. Alrighty, well that didn't really do much. Right here. God, it's the fucking temple over there. Alright, well we'll go over here then. So you do this, and then the armadillo's here, and then you just... I think I go right through the gemstones too, don't I? Yeah, give me that enchanted coal, bitch. Yeah. Hey, it's supposed to go in a straight line. Yeah, but the wiki said with an armadillo is I have to go in a line and then I have to mine the ones to the opposite side of it. The wiki was being weird about it. Oh my god, hold on. Oh my god, hold on. What is this game doing? Dude, the fucking lag is actually gonna make me kill myself. How is it done? Is it done from like the top like this? I didn't even look. I just stood still. They disappeared. That's actually stupid. We'll just see what this thing... Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, well, I did not really want to be down here in this, but... Here we are. Give me all the coal. I just want all the coal in the world. And I want to get back up to where I was, so we're going back up. I'm getting all the coal in the world. This is helping out a lot for our coal desires. Hey there. Come here, armadillo. There we go, fucking finally. Jesus. There we go, we got that. If the particle doesn't appear right away, don't move the mouse. Oh, gotcha. That means it's in the same spot. What the fuck are you doing here? Never invited this guy. And it says it's like once you dig a tunnel, then you should dig out like the eye or those things next to it. So I go like this. Hey, that worked. I'll do that from now on. Thank you. There's that. Get the flame armor out of there. Fuck that. Got some sludge juice from these things though. Armadillo, you got enough energy yet? Get over here. Get over here, bitch. We're gonna mine in this little hole right here, Mr. Armadillo. You got a little bit of energy, I guess. We'll just use it all up. Why the fuck did he kill me? This guy is so fucking... That's terrible. Can't believe he would do that. I think I know exactly where I'm at too, though. Eh, maybe not. Whoa, we found an area. Where's the chest at? Where's it at? There it is. Boom. Oil barrel W. Come on up, Armadillo. Dude's actually so slow, it makes me kind of sad. What? I'm in the jungle temple? Alright, we're going the other way. Fuck that. There we go, we did all that. That was real difficult. We just didn't do anything at all. Yeah, we got it. W particles for not showing up and just giving it to me for free. Oh yeah, I said if you break it at the foot it doesn't actually work, so we'll do that. And then Armadillo. Hey. Oh, I did not mean to go underground. Guess we're underground now. That works too. Oh, this guy's giving out pro tips. Thank you, salty battery. What a nice gentleman. I normally would be really excited about this. I found like a whole ass vein. Diamonds! Diamonds! I found diamonds! That's kind of how that just went. Let's go ahead and craft that up too. I hate whenever I start to like dig into the ground and then I really, really dig into the ground. My mind's like so fucking weird. Am I even wearing my glass sight? I am. I said to break the blocks like this. Damn. I feel like I've broken more than 600 blocks. With the amount of this stuff I have, I must have. And the server's trying its best. What's over here? What am I looking at? Fucking sludges, bitch. Dead, 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 dead. Give me that sludge juice. This shit doesn't sell for anything. Well, we just get back into the mine. It's fucking confusing looking mine for sure. Yeah, right now I'm kind of saving it up. I got a little storage for it over here. Not a lot, but you got some. I think I need to buy the jungle pickaxe and like other things like that with it. From Ottawa. I don't know where he'd be at, but I can probably get like the cords or find him at some point find him and then use the jungle pickaxe. Don't buy keys though. I bought my first key from Ottawa. It was such a scam. I think it cost like 2 stacks, or like it cost 100 of the things. I think either 100 or 2 stacks. And it was such a scam. That's just because I couldn't find any like key guardians anywhere. I'm gonna get rid of this stupid ass quest. We're mining amethyst just for a little bit. Oh my god, because it's going into my sack, it's not actually getting collected. Look at how much amethyst I have. It's not actually a lot. It's like nothing compared to my actual ones, like this and this. I don't know. I mean, 6,000 of it was like a freebie. Well, I can't mine any more amethyst, so you're going right back in there. Back to this stuff. Except now. Give me a worm. Give me a goddamn worm. Why won't he mine like these blocks over here specifically? Is it because I'm too close to a structure? It's okay though. If he's getting cold feet, we'll just turn around. Didn't realize that I had a pussy for an armadillo pet. Let's go armadillo. Let's get out of here. He's too busy trying to figure out how stairs work. They are kind of confusing, I guess. Dude, could you be any slower? It's not a like task for him either. I'm not being like, do you think you could go any slower? Try it now. He's exhausted after running for like a little bit. Dude has never had to work a day in his life. He's so tired. Am I gonna get a worm at all? I'm not doing this wrong, am I? Yeah, here we are, we're back. Yeah, we got nothing. Getting unlucky? Getting pretty unlucky. I mean, it's a 1 in 600, so I should be getting one pretty soon. I've gotten some in the past and just never even realized that I got a worm. Oh my god, there's no way you had 1 energy from all of that. Fucking this dumbass pet. Eh. Ta-da. I'm getting hella unlucky, let's keep going. I might need to check the wiki back again to see if maybe I'm doing something wrong, but this feels like it's the right way to do it. And there's nothing really different about this than the other way that I did it. He's all the way back there. Do you have energy yet? Yeah, I guess a little. They need to be working hard. We got places to be. We got stuff to do. Armadillo pet? Get the mining speed boost back. I'm gonna use it once we get over here and I gotta go back around. Nothing from those. There we go. hardstone as well. I'm gonna get one more enchanted hardstone and then I'm gonna call it quits on this. We haven't gotten a single worm yet, which does kind of suck. I think he said it needed to be in a 1x2, so we can try it out like this. But the wiki said nothing about a 1x2. Just as long as you're breaking hardstone and there's enough room for one to spawn, then you're good. I'm gonna. Is that enough? It should be enough. Yeah, we'll take that. Bye bye. 4 hardstone. And now we got 9 enchanted hardstone to add to the stack of never gonna get to the amount that we need. If I go back to the private island, we'll see we got 25. So like a fourth of the boots. Actually, no. We've got a fourth of the helmet done. Hey. And the coal minion's getting shit done. But since there is a storm and there's a possibility of power outage, I'm probably going to, or not probably, I'm going to, in the stream in a sec, I just gotta collect all these guys. Because if I'm not able to do it in the morning, if the power's still out, if it goes out, and I want to do it now, so I have all my minions cleared up and shit. We got all that done. Look at this guy going. Pretty low odds of a power outage, but I'm also getting pretty tired. It's good to call it on that. Go ahead and craft these in there. We're getting pretty close. Probably gonna go to bed as well. Yeah, I mean it is almost 3 in the morning. Not the latest stream I've done by a pretty good amount, but it's been a pretty interesting day. I haven't even got to talk too much about it because I completely forgot about it. Like I was gonna bring it up. My dog broke my table today. I've got a golden retriever. The fucker just was running circles around this table, hit the table leg, and it was not very tightly screwed in, so the thing came off. And I had to wake up. I had probably stayed up. I don't remember how late I stayed up last night, but it was pretty late, like maybe like 5 in the morning. And I woke up at like 8 in the morning to go pick up the broken glass, pick up other stuff, all this thing. Like my brother had to leave for work, and pretty much was like, "Oh yeah, this happened. I need you to pick it up." I was like, "All right." Went and took care of that. It was silly. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I got to come back up here, and then I got to go back to bed. But yeah, my dog's a goofball and just decided to fuck around. Oh, there's one thing I forgot I needed to do. Going to the builder shop. And we're taking this thing out. We're gonna get enchanted ice. It's the last thing I'm gonna do. Because I always make sure I buy this every single day. The closer I am to getting a thing, the better. Frozen Scythe. Because so much of my minion workforce is just gone because of this. Look at that, 220 of them. Not bad. I think that's enough to make 2 more if I use this stuff from all the way over there. But we'll see. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I mean, I love my dog. He's just a little silly sometimes. Loves to do silly things and get in trouble for stupid reasons. Let's see, we'll go back to Lion Pet. Level 69, pretty nice. What else? I'm gonna leave these guys running. We'll go ahead and clean the blaze one though. And do a little bit of a... little bit of crafting. We do a little bit of crafting on the stream every now and then. There's that, and then this guy's gonna be full, so go ahead and get that. We're going for like a, I think, higher backpack. I don't even remember what the fuck I have this guy for. I just know I gotta have him for something. And that's just kind of sitting there. Let's see, what does the cow pet even do? Leather collection, large backpack. That's what we want. And look, we're getting there. We're almost there. Horse pet costs leather. So what the hell do I use the cow meat on? Not this backpack. Not the saddle. Not that. Not that. What is enchanted raw beef craft? That's the last thing I'll look at before I end. Enchanted raw beef. Usage. Upgrading the cow minion. And that's it. Man, it costs a stack to upgrade. Or I can sell a whole stack for how much? 40,000. Yeah, the 40k really isn't worth it. Now you're faster, bud. Boom, just like that, we got the leather. Alright, well that just about does it for this stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around and talking about the Lord with us dice. Christianity is one of my favorite things to talk about because it's such a mystery to me, but not at the same time, because there's always something that you can learn about it. You know, I grew up really heavily influenced by the church, and I'm not a religious person anymore, but it still fascinates me to learn new things about it. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, and enjoy your sleep. Stay safe from the storm, alright? And hopefully I'll see you next time. See ya. Bye 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 bye. Pressing the red button right now. Bye bye.